Hello. Good evening. How is it going, everyone? Mr. Kupo, hello. Bison Kale, hello. Chillgam. One Drunk Man, Funzy. What's up? What's cooking? How's your Friday? Draxion, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, so how are you all doing? A Rebecca Black Friday TKO? That would be kind of funny, to be honest. I wouldn't know what to expect exactly, you know? Oh, it's kind of loose, huh? I guess that's fine. How's your week? My week was good. I mean, it was a bit front-loaded, so I had a bunch of work earlier in the week, and then it kind of got better over the course of the week. Congrats on hitting 1K on Discord. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was like, I'm sure we'll never hit it because it kept fluctuating up and down. And I was like, yeah, it'll never hit 1K. We keep fluctuating up and down in the 900s. But yeah. Do you guys want to see some cool things that I got today? I got this in, which I only opened just in case there was like a packing label or anything, but and then a friend of mine sent me something super cute as a gift, and it's this. Do you guys recognize this? Some of you might, some of you might not. But this is the Klee mug. It's an official Genshin Impact licensed product. But this is like the bag that the character Klee carries around, and it's super cute. Yep, Genshin. Basically has a cover, and I washed it earlier. And I also actually have a drink here, which, let me see if I can pour it without spilling. Okay, I'm gonna do it over here. Whoop, nice. Excellent. Alright. Sweet. And now I have hot chocolate inside it. Which I'll just put over here for now. And cover it. Isn't that cute? And then this envelope over here is just some small mail. From an artist named Hipster Punks, also known as Cult Worship Caps. I spy. Booba. I wish I had hot chocolate. Yo, so it's super easy to make if you... I recently got a Breville milk frother. And super easy because the milk frother heats up the milk as it like spins it and, you know, froths it. There's like a gentle cycle so it won't like make as much foam. And yeah, so like as it's heating up, you can add the hot chocolate, right? And it'll like melt as it and mix as it as it heats up. So it's great because it's like super easy. Like, you know, it doesn't even take more than 5 minutes to do this. So yeah, it's fantastic. Suggestions for Corn R1 build? Honestly, it depends on your preferences. People have done all kinds of builds. People have done like Alu, MX Blacks, MX Browns, MX Clears. I did MX Clears for a while on brass, and then I switched over to, I think, aluminum. And then I've done like Lavenders on FR4, the Alpacas. They're all good though. Inks. I guess now like Gateron CJs are pretty good. Yeah. Zalyume, hello. Anyway, let's open some of these. Oh, there's another side to it. This is from Cult Worship Caps. Pretty popular current community maker. They make the keycap, like some of the sculpts known as Vandal, Mummy, and so on. Wrapped. You might have heard of them, but maybe not. I don't know. So it's just a sticker pack that I purchased. The stickers are actually pretty big, as you can see. They kind of have like this this like graffiti sort of style. So you can here see like that's like the mummy face. Oh wait, it's actually upside down. It's like the mummy face. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's like coming out of this TV. There's like the 4, Roman numeral 4, and then like this mummy sticker. Pretty cool. Not new artisans, just got stickers. Just got stickers. And then there's this guy. Oh, the detail is pretty neat. So you can actually see like the face has like this, the pattern of the mummy drawing. Pretty cool. That's actually a nice detail. And then there's this hollow sticker. Really nice. These are pretty large stickers though. Yeah. So this was the horror pack. And then there's another pack named the Degenerate pack. And as you would expect, we will find some degeneracy here. Maybe I should have changed the audience to adults only. Is this TOS? Is it TOS? I don't think so, right? It's art, but I don't know. Is it TOS? Will it be TOS? It's a good question. I don't know actually. Would it be TOS? I don't have any mods in here to tell me, and I don't have anyone who's knowledgeable enough to tell me. Or is there? Delete the VOD after? Oh man, that's kind of boring. Okay, let me check it out. I think this one is okay. Okay, this one might be a little TOS. And I think 2 of the 3 are okay. Actually, I don't know. I feel like they're kind of okay, to be honest. Oh yeah, we saw a flower. Okay, so we're good. We're good. I saw a flower last stream. Nothing happened. All right. So here's the first sticker. It's a lady who has been wrapped in mummifying straps. And then there's this one. This one is pretty crazy. It's actually an HHKB. That's an HHKB Pro 2. Has a USB mini port and the USB hub. It says Cult Worship Caps. And then there is a Vandal on the corner. And yeah. And then there is this. It doesn't seem like it's the same lady, but yeah. Now that is whoa. Anyway, pretty cool. She got a Vandal on her booba. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, these are cool stickers, right? They're not cheap though, but at least they're pretty large stickers and they're pretty nice quality actually. I think they seem to be from Sticker Mule, like the kind of quality that they have to them. Like I kind of recognize this backing too, but it's pretty neat nonetheless. He was talking about Topre? Oh shit, you're right. Okay, fine. I'll exempt one drunk man of two offenses from now on. So 2 will be forgiven. Well, if Peaches is here, she should know, but if she's not, then you know. But 2, so that I can redeem myself for making that mistake. Where can I get some? It was a limited first come first serve pack, sold by Cult Worship Caps. Unfortunately, it was a limited release, a one-time release, and they sold out. So yeah, you will have to get it from somebody else. I wonder what the guy packing these in the factory must be thinking. Oh, these were packed by the maker, not by the. Oh well, I'm sure they don't care. They probably have seen it all, you know. And they're stickers. They've probably seen like all kinds of stickers. Yeah. But yeah. Can I buy one of your artisans that are green? I have some that I'm selling, but maybe you can check later. I don't know what I have right now. Oh, DJ Bakasan, hello. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Who else? Janky says hoping to get a sofa later this month. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I forgot what hobby I'm in a sec. Yeah. Tongs for no reason. Oh wait, one drunk man. Are you back? So I was saying that I made a mistake. And so you are exempt from 2 offenses from now. So you can use them wisely. Oh, also, make sure you tell Peaches that I said this, or you can clip it if you want. But a one drunk man is exempt of 2 offenses of saying the forbidden T word. Main reason being that I made a mistake and I timed him out for 69 seconds for saying the T word. He said it in reference to HHKB, which was fine. So anyway, oh Eric, you changed your name? Wait, why did you change your name? Why is it all caps now? Why does it? Why did we go from Eric to Eric? You tape modded your username basically. Made it like you kind of made it the new meta, marbly and creamy with T-word action. Damn, dude. Not the move. Not the right move, IMO. Alright, so here's our stuff. Hello, hello. I want to remove my full name and birth mainly. I guess that's fair. I mean, you're in the clear though, man. Unlike you, I have doxed myself in truly tragic manners, and I'm still okay. So I think you're fine. I think you're fine. So let me double check a few things here. Donde está? Okay. I want everyone to feel like I'm screaming in your ears. Eric! Alright, so here's the box. Prime Keyboards and AIO3 Design Studio. It was a collab. It was sold primarily by Prime Keyboards, and AIO3 is the designer, and you know they both work together. It's a pretty cool design. I actually think this is one of the more unique boards. that of this particular layout, because it kind of adapts some of the elements, like some of the ergo elements for like an Alice-like layout, and then put them into like this kind of 60% like morph layout, and it's pretty interesting. And it's my first time building it, so I'm kind of intrigued. I've heard great things about it too, so I'm very happy about trying this out. Anyway, show it on screen, type in chat. Yeah, I've already done that. Both. I've done both of those things. Okay, anyway. Here's our palm plate. I have a black palm plate. Nice. I think it looks laser cut. Pretty nice though. Nice and glossy. We have some PCBs. A couple PCBs actually, but we'll just use one. Oh, Peaches, hi. Oh, Peaches. Did you hear earlier the about One Drunk Man's power, newfound power? DM me on Cord. I want to buy a cap. Thank you. Are you in my Discord server? I don't know. If you are, you can DM me later. Remind me. I'll forget otherwise. Alright, we have bump-ons. This is also an interestingly shaped, I have to admit, this is a very interestingly shaped USB area here. I actually don't know what this is for. I guess it mounts to the chassis. Maybe it grounds it, actually. That's pretty interesting. But, that's cool. It is for grounding. Oh, I was not wrong. I guess my degree should pay off a little. I did major in physics and electrical engineering for good reason. Yet I'm currently doing some useless stuff, but it's okay. Useless in the sense that I decided to work and then decided to not work and came back to school, and now I'm not making money and suffering through what is called graduate school. And you know, we're there, but it's all good. All right, so I actually don't remember what. Oh wait, what? Oh, so okay, so Peaches. So Mr. One Drunk Man made a. I got these stickers, and one of the stickers has an HHKB on it, and One Drunk Man was talking about the sticker really, and he was like, "Oh, you know, that's T-word," and I saw just that last line and I timed him out and it was a mistake. So I have given him a very powerful right to make 2 such offenses, you know, because 1 would be pretty cheap, so I decided to do it 2. So he has two times he can say the forbidden T-word and be exempt. But on the 3rd one, bye. You have a lot of artisans, so does it matter? Probably not, right? Alright, so this has a lot of backing paper here. Wait, I'm confused. Is this? What color is this? Hold on, what color is this supposed to be? Is this gray or black? Dark gray? Dude, this is like super dark gray. Silver. Why is it forbidden? Because what's the T word? Okay, I'll explain. I am not an advocate of using the word "thok" in a context that does not relate to Tobre. Why? Because I don't think any MX, Alps, IBM, whatever switch achieves the same impact as that word. And Tobre is the only deserving item for that quality, you know? Qualifier, my bad. Professor Diego, I need extracurricular help. Can I come to your office hours for some remedial education? Anyway, let's go down. It looks blue. Yeah, it looks like a navy almost. What color is the sticker on the box? Oh. Also, Holton, hi. Hello. Didn't expect to see you late at night. Or, it is gray. That's cool. All right, so it is dark gray, I guess. That word is hilarious to me now. I mean, again, I'm doing this for fun, okay? But I do think the appropriate word for topre is stock, indeed. Otherwise, I kind of just don't feel like it qualifies anything else. Preach, topre is a true thought. I agree. Thank you so much, Christine, for the 15 months. Ban me or I'll say the T word. I mean, don't both end in the same result? So does it matter? Let's find, where's my, wait, what the heck? Where's my other cable? Where's my other cable? Oh, shoot, it fell off to the ground. Okay. But what if I foam it, tape mod it, lube it real hard? It might become T word. I don't know. That. Okay. So I've forgiven too many times. If Sussboard says that word again, Peaches, you may exercise your right to do the moderator things that you need to do. I hire moderators not for real chat moderation. I hire them for true harassment, gatekeeping, elitism. Just kidding. All right, let's see. Wait, is this USB working or not? Do I need to ground this before I try it? Is it otherwise not gonna work? Actually, hold on. I think actually my connector is bad because I remember this black cable having some issues lately. So I'm just gonna try my regular one. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. So there's the board. Show off the board? I kind of showed it already. Look. It's a nice lightweight board. Has a fairly small brass weight. Really almost serves as an accent. It says Meridian at the bottom. Very nice. I like it actually. Okay, so I was gonna test this. Moderators are to project power. Yes, unlimited power. That's right. Alright, let's fix this layout here. Caps lock does not deserve to be on this board. It's truly useless. I'll put the space there. Maybe I should make these the space function keys. I'll do space F1 and space F2 maybe. Alright, let me check the layout here. I think layout, I think I was gonna do full backspace and split right shift, but let me double check. Oh, I guess I don't have. Oh shoot! Ah, it's not plugged in. All right, there. Pears and peaches are your mods. What other fruits do you employ? I don't know. Do you consider Pono a fruit? There's a few mods who are never here anymore. Other than Dennis comes by every so often. Who else? Oh, we're doing split backspace. Okay, cool. So split backspace. Standard right shift. Oh, standard right shift. Full right shift. Okay, cool. This will be an interesting layout then. Alright, so let me backspace. So we're gonna have a pipe over here and tilde. Tuesday Bunny. Yeah, Sensei Jai is never around, but I understand they're busy, and whatnot. So XXX Obsidian Raid. That'll be so funny if he actually changes the username to that. If you're wondering what this RGB LED is for, I'm pretty sure it's gotta be for like. Wait, actually, is it for layers? Let me check. No. I guess it is for num lock, caps lock, and scroll lock, probably. So, I guess that's what we have. I just sent you a DM on Discord. Oh, okay. Thank you. Updated firmware. Okay, cool. We can do that. If that's the case, I'll test it, save the layout, so I don't have to revert my changes, and then flash it again. Mine cycled RGB unless I use caps lock, which was I think was solid red. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Update firmware. It is done. I think I skipped one. Okay, standard. And then I guess you can use these as arrow keys if you're that kind of person. I know people who use 60%, and when they have they use these 4 keys as arrow keys. I know some people actually like prefer that. So all right. Cool. Isn't that illegal? I mean, it's not my preference, but I mean, that's all what people prefer. All right, let's save this layout first though, because I don't want to lose my changes. Also, I should probably program some arrow keys on here then. I'll program them into a function layer actually. I actually gonna make both of these space FN because wait, but how would I do this? Like this? Or actually, I guess I could just use this as... Okay, I'll do that for now. HJKL? I don't like. I've tried HJKL several times and I just don't like it. It's just not for me. Yeah. I've pretty much tried most of the variants for arrow keys, and HHKB is honestly the best one. Alright. Oh! Mr. R. Siles Mana, hello. How are you doing? Did the Emery 65 all go well? I hope that turned out without any issues. Alright, I think this layout is perfectly fine for me. OMG Lightning keyboards! Oh my god. Just another loser on the internet doing keyboard streams. Like, you know, on a Friday night. Okay. Can confirm I'm a big loser. Yes, me too. Same. We're all losers on this night, on this Friday night. It's okay though. That means that when you win, you can celebrate like double. It's like you transcended to some kind of nirvana. All right, let's flash this now. GMK toolbox. If you're a loser, what does that make us? Winners, probably. To make me feel more like a loser. Just kidding. GK64 shit. Not split. Yeah, we're doing not split today. March to the beat of my own drum, guys. Chill on my layout preferences. Oh man. Y'all savage. Okay. Where the heck is my GMK toolbox A? Alright, GMK toolbox. Flash. Do. PrimeKB. Donde? Installa biblioteca. What the heck? Oh, where is it? Oh, here it is. Bin file. Okay. Does this have a physical reset button? It does. Nice. And flash. Full right shift and enter stabs are gonna be a tight fit. They'll be fine. Because they're south facing, they'll be fine. If the PCB is designed fine, which I know that they normally are okay for like AAO3s and some other people's, it should be fine. People get scared over south facing for those, but I think it should be okay. If not, we can always cut a little bit of the plastic, which is not a big deal. All right, so that flashed, and let's gonna be up again. Cannot fit mine with Durox stabs? I see. So maybe screw-ins, maybe that has an issue, huh? Okay, alright, well, keep that in mind. We'll see how we do. If it's an issue, then we either shave something off, or like some bit of plastic. There we go, okay. Layouts, backspace, split, and right shift unified, okay. Estoy estúpido as fuck? Oh, yeah, same. That's a mood. This loser's getting some boba milk tea. Yo, I haven't had boba in so long. I haven't had boba in like, I feel like months now. It's crazy. It's so sad, but it's not close to me, so I can't go get it. Okay, so these RGB LEDs are what? Why are they? How do I turn these off? How do I turn these off? Is it just RGB settings? Hand scrap. Yo, and Brandon, what's up? Why is the top LED white? It's more like glowing. It's like yellow. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the LEDs, so I'm gonna put some. Is there LED control here? Might need to reflash? Mr. Holton, are you here? Okay, I'll unplug and replug. Oh, okay. It turned off. Cool. Nice. Great. Magic. Yeah, it's the best solution for every IT problem, right? Have you tried turning it off and turning it on again? Well, it worked. Good thing I worked in IT for a little bit. Okay, awesome. Sick. Next. Actually, though, working in IT is a nightmare. I think I've said it before, but printers are like the spawn of the devil, first of all. Number one rule is avoid printer fixes as much as possible. People will make your life really hard about it too, because they're like, I need to print these. And yeah, it's not a fun time. But at least for most PC issues, computer issues, it tends to be just a restart that helps. Or the best advice you can give is, have you tried checking that the power cord is plugged in? Something like that. Had that happen quite a lot. And pretty much for network solutions, it's similar. You also just end up rebooting things. Printer companies are mafia? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, look, even they call themselves brother. Gosh. And a Dell. I don't know. Turn on and off, baby? Yeah. I mean, what is there? Like Epson? Xerox? Oh my god. Oh, dealing with Xerox machines. Ugh. And then there's that stupid like Pharaoh's print pop-up system and all that. Ugh. Complete garbage. Alright, I don't think I have to take it apart for now, because we already have the plate, so I'm gonna just leave it aside. So what is this? Oh, just like plastic. Lexmark stuff! Yes! I avoid working on print servers at all times. Yeah, avoid. Absolutely avoid. Never a good time with printers. Never. Not to mention, you make a mistake, like you're clearing a print jam, and you accidentally make a mistake, and toner gets on you. I hate it. It's happened to me so many times. Because the rollers also don't get cleaned often. Then you suck at your job? Is that how it's gonna be, dude? And you're asking me to meet? When are we gonna meet again, dude? Okay. I guess that's not happening. Change name, change man. Dude, I'm disappointed. Did this K-pop thing invade your mind? Have you become a complex-minded person? For those who might know the reference, it's kind of funny, but if you don't, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I guess we need one more. Okay. I almost got to meet Diego of Lightning Keywords. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't make it that time. I wish I had though. I was just too busy though, like this conference and stuff. All right. But I heard y'all got really drunk and had a good time. Well, the time with Frank, I guess. Been known you're a busy guy, all good. It's just mostly like that time, like specifically this past month was pretty bad for me. It was like hell month for me. I had work nonstop between like December 10th till like end of January, or actually till like this week, this Monday, no, this Tuesday. Sorry. So, but I'm done with that, so I'm definitely gonna be a little better off now. Work's probably gonna pick up again like in March. I heard ODM has 2 offense passes. Yeah, wow, word spreading quickly here. Okay, I think we have enough screws here. Just gonna merge these. Alright, good. Oops. Alright, so I guess let's just get the piece of foam. It's the kegs, hello. How are you? Did I miss anybody? Oh, Mason said, do you come over? I have an extra one for later. Oh, boba? Wait, you bought an extra boba? Damn. Must be nice. I never buy 2. It's too expensive. Boba actually is so expensive though. Like, at least here in the city. It's like basically $5. How many points do I need to redeem a pass? Oh, you can't redeem a pass. You need to earn it. Or at least you can't like, yeah, just change channel points to that. That's not the way it works here. More than 5. Oh yeah, I mean more than 5, yeah. Plus tax and all that stuff. So womp womp. It's become so expensive though. Boba's being sold here in our country for 1.5. Wait, Nico, where are you located? Again? For it to be 1.5? Philippines? Oh, okay. Well, I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you consider like exchange, that's like exchange rates and stuff, it's very different. Also, like depends on the country too. But at least here in the US, in major cities, it's super expensive. I feel like the only exception might be, no, I think even LA is kind of like on the expensive side now again. When I went there to work there for an internship, it was a little cheaper, but that was like what now? That was like 7 years ago. No, longer. Damn, it's been like 9 years almost. I usually make my own, so that's why I've been making. I mean, at home I make coffee and I make matcha and matcha lattes. That's what I make at home, at least for drinks. I've also been meaning to get some horchata, so I could make some. So I can make some here. Like even like the powdered version's fine, honestly. I want to make some horchata here at home because even buying it outside, it's like, you know, $3 for a cup or something like that. Kind of piles up quickly. Matcha latte, yes please. Yeah. I've been making matcha lattes every single day since like I got my milk frother because it's like the easiest shit ever. You're fucking old? Fuck off, Nacho. I'm still under 30, okay? Horchata, the happy drink? Yeah, it's so good. I love it. I mean, it's just nostalgic for me almost. Reminds me of home. For those who have ever visited Mexico, you might know, or even like actually, well, even if you have visited Mexico for like a beach, like resort or whatever, if you kind of venture into like town, you might find like the La Michoacana stores, they usually sell ice cream and like flavored water, like that kind of stuff, like juice and like flavored water, that kind of stuff. And like, you know, like getting like a large, like basically like a 1 liter thing of horchata is like super cheap, right? And like, yeah, I remember I would do that a lot coming back from school or whenever I was helping my parents at work. I want to try horchata? You should, dude. It's so good. I mean, literally it's like, it's based on what? It's like rice, kind of. And it's like, has like sugar and cinnamon. Hopefully you like cinnamon. I love cinnamon, but it's really good. It's really, really yummy. And like when you serve it cold, it's like the most refreshing thing. Isn't horchata just arroz con leche? Well, not quite, because it's not like the milk content is high. But the flavor is gonna be similar, yes. The flavor is going to be similar, Nacho. Because arroz con leche, like basically is rice-based drink, like horchata is, right? So, but it's like with not with like a lot of milk. So yeah, like you can add milk to it, but people normally don't. People just do it water-based. Have you tried ramchara? Yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, it's like making piña coladas at home, you know? It's like the same idea. It's so easy. Just like spiking like all those sweet sugary drinks with alcohol, with like liquor. It's like really yummy. Just goes in really easily, gluk, 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 and like gets you drunk. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how much, but yeah, it's a fun time though. Rice pudding, I love rice pudding. You're saying I should drop a fifth of whiskey in my boba? To be honest, why not? Just fucking do it, dude. I love cocktails and mixed drinks. I love having like whiskey, like, you know, room temp or even on like or on the rocks. But yeah, I'm a basic bitch sometimes, and I just love cocktails. I love going to cocktail bars. I love ordering sweet drinks too. I love alcohol a lot, but I don't drink as much anymore. But I do like going to bars to like try drinks. There's some really cool bars here in New York. I mean, there's some very well-known ones, but there's also some like more niche ones. For example, in Chinatown in New York here, there is a place called Reception Bar, and basically they serve Korean-based cocktails, kind of like more like Korean flavor infused cocktails, and the place is super cute. It's super good. Highly recommend. It's actually like probably one of my go-tos if I'm like down in the area. Good spot for a date, actually. Spike Abuelita hot chocolate. Oh, do you know that this is Abuelita hot chocolate right here? This is Abuelita hot chocolate. Either I make for hot chocolate, I either use Abuelita or Chocolate Ibarra. Which is delicious too. But yes, Abuelita and Ibarra are my go-to hot chocolate, like chocolate for hot chocolate and stuff, because they're just really good. Coworker from old school make coquito all the time for some of the staff members. No, very cool. My friend did pop up at Reception Bar for a bit. Yeah, I really like their drinks. Really, some of them are like super refreshing. So good. kind of miss bar hopping. Now that I'm thinking about that. I like beers a lot too. So I'll often try new things if I go to a bar. Like for like a brewery especially. I love going to breweries. I just don't drink as much now because it just gets... I just don't drink on my own, actually. That's pretty much what it is. Don't drink much on my own. Don't really feel the need to. Occasionally I'll grab a beer, but that's about it. Craft beer is very popular in New Zealand now. I mean, it's popular everywhere now. It's like the thing. It's like everybody's kind of hobby, you know. It's like saying that you like good food and going to restaurants is just about as saying it's just about as generic as saying I like craft beers, because kind of everyone is into it now. I mean, aside from people who just straight up don't like beer at all, but yeah, it's like you hear it really often. Drinking alone feels totally different, and I hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate drinking alone. That's like, it's not that I hate drinking alone. It's more so that I just get more out of not drinking alone. So, yeah. But I enjoy drinking alone because it's tasty. Because I'll drink something that I want to drink. Yeah, like on a hot day, beers in the summer, yeah, something like that is excellent. Like a long day after work, and then you grab a cold beer. Oof. Ooh, Quarkworks, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Viva México. ¿Cómo que viva México, cabrones? Esto es febrero, güey. ¿Ya se compraron los tamales? Para el día de la Candelaria. Cámara. Órale, Quarkwork, bien chilango. Ya fue el segundo, ya sé. Uf. Se me antojan los tamales, Ahorita. Unos verdes y uno de rajas. Oh, cabrón. Anyway. Yeah, my Mexican friends are here. Welcome, my fellow paisas, compitas. How was the stream? Nice shirt, by the way. Oh, thank you, thank you. I see you. Do you get one? Vijesu? It's really comfy. It's not cheap though. They did a very small run, so it's like they didn't come out very cheap. Not too late to join. Oh, shit. Gat had some extras for a while. You could ask actually, Gat in the Keycode server. He might have some extras. I don't know. He ordered a second batch at some point, so he might actually have some extras. They're pretty dope, but I mean they're super comfy. That's why I like them a lot. They're like the tri-blend kind. Comfy shit. ¿Todo bien por acá y tú? Pues todo bien, estuve ocupado esta semana. Tenía un buen de proyectos que tenía que terminar. Una conferencia hace unas 2 semanas. Y un reporte que tenía que entregar hace unos días. Entonces ya como el mes pasado estuve ocupadísimo. O sea, así de que la Navidad y el Año Nuevo casi, o sea, casi ni la celebré, güey. Did you grow up speaking Spanish? Yeah, I grew up in Mexico, so yes, I did. It was my first language, basically. Hablas bastante bien. Gracias, gracias. Pero claro que voy a hablar bien. O sea, nací en México. Viví ahí toda mi vida casi. Bueno, ya que son 2/3, ¿verdad? De mi vida más o menos. I think you only had 2 XLs left? Oh, okay. Damn. That's rough. That's too bad. Habla bien, dice si tiene todo el acento mexicano, me imagino. Yeah, we don't have fucking lisps and shit. Skipping consonants in your words and singing your words. I get it. Yo, is that a dark gray Meridian? Yeah, it is. Le saca el código postal. Pues sí. Yo, chill. It's okay. I won't do you dirty, Nacho, cause you're not Argentinian. But if you were, man, you wouldn't see the end of it. Just kidding. Not really. I do have a very good number of Argentinian friends. But they are a bunch of sangrones, so. Monkas? I know, right? Deservingly so. Looks a little blue. Yeah, it does. It's like a very bluish gray, kind of. Or actually, it's like a tinge of blue. Jajaja. Enséñame el English, banda. English, banda. Ya ni siquiera sé de qué hay. Ay, güey. But Vijesu Dollies is really good, man. It's more enjoyable the more I use it. At first I was kind of like, okay, you know, not overwhelmed, not underwhelmed, kind of like okay. But I've been enjoying it a lot. The switches are smooth. The ones I got, the ones that they sent actually, they sent MX Blacks, just brand new MX Blacks from, you know, like it's like the Hyperlight ones. But they came out really smooth, and the Alu plate is pretty comfy to type on. I mean, it kind of just does remind me of most, like a kind of like a top mount kind of Alus. But the sandwiching, like it doesn't make it very harsh because the sandwiching kind of happens all the way at the edges here. So it's actually not that bad. Like people say like, oh my god, sandwich mount's super stiff, right? But nah, it just kind of sits there. So it's fine. It's pretty comfy to type on though. I mean, if you have typed on an Alice before, like in general, like an Alice layout board, I think like you'll get all the experience out of that, and then you know it is like a aluminum case. So if you tried like an acrylic one or something like that, then you know you basically combine the feeling of typing on like a top mount or sandwich mount alu case with the layout. Do you have beef with my fellow boludos? Wey, boludo. No beef, man. No beef. No pleitos here. No hay desmadre. Have Analog Dreams got a finder at home? Analog Dreams is great. It goes really well on silver boards too. I highly suggest silver or like kind of creamy colors, like, you know, silver, like a light gray, or yeah, like more saturated pastel-y colors too work. Like Grandma works is like soya, that kind of colorway, like a very like light sand sort of creamy sort of color that also works really well. If you can maybe like Cerakote, there's like some good, really good sand color Cerakote colors. Yeah, it's really good stuff for Analog Dreams. Breaking machines are loud as fuck. I heard they are. I've only like seen people set them up and put like the box on them, but I've never seen one in real life. Analog Dream R1 is my biggest regret. I personally am big fan of P-Waite's sets in general. I think he has a good eye for things, and he kind of just does try hard to make sure that it's something that kind of will work together well. So I tend to be pretty much in favor of a lot of his sets. Similarly, I feel the same way a lot about Tom Berry, Zambamun. They all have very good, like, they have a very good eye for colors and sets. I can't say that of every single designer out there, but out of the really well-known ones, I think they are definitely some of the more notable mentions for me. Like, in general, I have enjoyed their sets quite a lot, like, regardless of who they are. Yes, R2 did not have... R2 dropped Latin alphas because yeah, too many SKUs basically. I don't think it's something that can be learned. No, it can be learned. I mean, P-Wade learned it basically. He didn't have a degree in design. Okay, I'm like a day zero supporter of P-Wade's endeavors. He showed me. He and I used to talk a lot on Slack. When he was first coming up with he was first trying to pick the hex colors for. He was picking hex colors for GMK Taro. And back then it was not even GMK for sure. It was like, oh, I saw, you know, he was like, I tried bubble tea for the first time. I'm calling it bubble tea. Of course, he tried the Taro one, and he was like, I really like the colors, and you know, what if there was like a key set that had that, and we were talking about it, and it was all KLE, right, and picking hex codes, and he learned that stuff. Like he just kind of kept iterating over the colors. He like just kept thinking about it. He kept looking at books. He bought the Pantone book. Like, you know, Pantone, RAL, whatever, right? Like, he just did the work. He, like, went over several iterations of things, and eventually just, it kind of gave him enough practice. Like, it's learned for sure. It's definitely not just talent. It's definitely learned. I wish the Meridian had conventional Alice angles. I think what makes the Meridian special is that it doesn't have the Alice angles. IMO. Like, if it really were just like the Alice in that regard, like the incline, like the angle for the ergonomic part, it would really not stand out as something more unique. Consistency beats talent always? Yeah, I agree. I agree. Okay. Like, not to toot my own horn, but I sucked at lubing stabs before. And now, like, I think I do a pretty good job of them, but that's because I've been doing it so many times now. Like, on average, you could say I've lubed how many stabs? I've built like 500 boards now or whatever. So let's say like each board has like 4 stabs. So that's like, what, 2,000 stabilizers, right? And then each stabilizer has like 2 ends for the wire, so that's like 4,000 wire ends that I had to lube. So yeah, I think yeah, consistency does happen over a long time. I sucked really though. Like there was actually, if you go to my build streams playlist on YouTube, there's a time I was building a lot of my own boards, like kind of like in a consecutive manner, and it was because I hated them. Like I was like, I got this client build, I built it, I send it out, and then I was like, I go back on my own board, right? Because I already sent out the client board, and it was just atrocious to type on. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna rebuild all my boards. So I rebuilt a lot of my boards back then. There's a period of time I did. Anyone can become great at something regardless of natural talent with hard work and dedication, yeah. I mean, just look at his Keys at Crimes channel. Oh, Keys at Crimes, so good, so funny. Keys at Crimes is like hilarious. I mean, Dong Blaster is like a whole comedy show by himself. And then to put someone like P. Wade next to him, it's just, it makes up for a really good duo. They're hilarious, dude. Oh my god. I couldn't speak more highly of them. Also, Mr. Dongblaster, holy shit, his photos. Whoo, sheesh. He has a good eye too for that. He takes really nice pictures. I mean, gear aside, he takes very unique pictures too, for especially for like artisan macro. Yeah. The good eye for colors, like a certain someone whose name starts with R and has no knack for colors. Again, but hey, the person whose name starts with R, okay, did they actually put in the work though? They didn't, probably. So they didn't develop a good eye for color. Just saying. Ruminative, hello. Also, Daniel Choi, hello. Do you recommend dielectric grease for stab loop over Krytox 205 grade 0? If so, why? So as you can see, I'm currently lubing with Krytox 205 grade 0, so therefore I recommend 205 grade 0 because it is my lube of choice. Why? I personally find 205 grade 0 to be more consistent in application and a little easier to work with for me, at least. Also, it seems to stay where I like apply it in a way that I prefer. Like I just kind of, it doesn't feel as gunky or heavy as dielectric grease. Dielectric grease kind of feels very dense. And like I feel like the approach to dielectric grease is to sort of like dip the wire or like fill that like area where the wire is with a lot of it, like when people say like the whole plug the butt kind of thing. And I'm personally not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of like filling that entire space with the grease. Like, yeah, because that was the approach that a lot of people took. Like I remember when Anthony001 when he was building a lot of boards, that was his approach. He basically would dip the wire into the tube, and you know, basically had this like large blob at the wire end, which is essentially what I'm doing right now, but with a brush. But I prefer having a more controlled way of applying the lube than just kind of applying, like, you know, dipping this wire in and then thinking that whatever comes out is going to be just enough. Yeah. And it didn't end up being so when I was trying that. I was like, it just doesn't work that well. So, have you ever tried 206 G2? No. Because 205 already works. Why would I try something else when something that works is already in my hands? Similarly, I did try BDZ for a while though. I actually do think BDZ is a working, I mean, all of them work, to be honest. It's all application based. But what I don't like about BDZ is that, let's say if you don't lube any other parts and you only use BDZ for the wire, I think it might be even better because it does not have the risk of coming in contact with other substances such as Krytox 205 or any other substance that you use. I don't like the idea that BDZ is on the wire, and let's say you lubed your stabilizer housing with 205 grade 0. The idea that BDZ can come in contact with the 205 and mix is atrocious. And eventually it does happen, because as the stabilizer keeps moving up and down and the wire keeps moving and whatever, and you remove keycaps and whatever, it'll eventually kind of leak out of that space, and 205 and BDZ are going to come in contact, right? It's a mess. BDZ is a very messy lubricant because of how viscous it is. Not sure if people in here have ever had BDZ spill somewhere, or like you touch the brush with the BDZ on something like fabric. It doesn't come off because that shit like literally paints the surface. It's literally like white paint, and I don't like that. Like overall, I tried it for a while. It worked fine. It actually worked well, but I just didn't enjoy the idea of, okay, if I want to lube my housing with something else like 205, because you can't really lube your housing with BDZ, then you risk that, like mixing, and just so messy. And let's say you need to reapply some lube for 205, you can put it in the syringe and, you know, apply some from the back. I know that you can do it for BDZ too, but it's just like, it's so viscous that it requires more force. Like what if you like squeeze too much? Yeah, just overall does not feel like I have the same amount of control I do with 205, which is why I don't use it anymore. I hope that rant should explain why I prefer 205 in general. Do you recommend the Holy Mod and Duroc V2s? I don't use the Holy Mod personally. Holy Mod is also, to critique the Holy Mod, a lot of people will talk about it, is that the Holy Mod assumes that you're using like a band-aid or some kind of like fabric or like material to line the inside of the stabilizer insert piece, the stem piece, where the wire goes in. You're basically lining it with something to fill the space. If it ends up being like something like a fabric band-aid, once the lube touches it, it's gonna get basically like kind of like get wet. And so over time that thing will get really mushy. It will actually tear up eventually because of all the movement. It'll basically degrade. And it's messy. Again, it's just messy. Like so, and so that's why I'm not a fan of stabilizer part modifying techniques, because they end up being, again, it's just a mixture of materials that you're relying on, and as the parts mix over time, they become very messy. So all in all, it's like I would rather rely on one solution or one substance, in this case being Krytox, and achieve consistency to the best extent I can, knowing that there are imperfections to it. So okay, like whoever has had a build by me should know fully that there's no guarantee that the stabilizer that I lube will stay that way for like forever. There's zero guarantee of that, because the lube eventually moves around, and you do have to eventually like reapply some, and you know, it's like the stabilizer design is simply not perfect. And so yeah, it'll be consistent though. Like if I build 10 boards right now, I think the stabilizers will be fairly similar to each other on those 10 freshly built boards. But that's because of repetition. BDZ syringe is not to move, it spills a lot. Yeah, it's not nice. Like if it spills on the side and you have some 205 there, oh boy. GG stab right there. I mean, worse yet, there's no 205. It comes in contact with the walls of the stabilizer. The like basically like this wall and the wall on the inside, right? Like basically the wall between the stem and the housing. Put BDZ in there, shit's gonna get super gunky. Which is another reason why I would advocate against BDZ. It's just too viscous. It is great for the wire, terrible for the plastic. Or like tight areas where the plastic and plastic have to touch, or like kind of like are like, you know, shifting around with each other. So yeah, that's really why. If the stabilizer design were different, I would consider it more often. But yeah, I think I've kind of achieved a degree of consistency with 2.5 that I just can't really replicate with the other stuff. So it's really a mixture of my technique, or like my amount of consistency, and my concerns with the other stuff being less controlled than I would like to. Zeal and Palm. Don't think I've heard that before. Yeah, me neither actually. I don't really remember having a soft plastic plate with Zealios. Because when Zealios were fairly popular, plastic plates were not kind of in full swing as they are now. And now that they kind of are, people don't build with Zealios. So it's like they missed each other by like a certain amount of time. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, it should be similar to like a T1 build probably, right? Will Rama staffs ever be released? No, not anymore now that Talon's gone. You think someone's gonna actually make that like in a working fashion? If anything, we'll see Hebe stabs, right? It was a brass age when Zealios were popular. Yeah, you could say that way. Yes. All right, I see what people mean. Okay, so full right shift, and this will be rough, huh? I'm wondering what I can do though. Can I shave this? Or no? I could, but let me see. How much space is there needed for this? How much space do I need for this to fit? Okay, it's actually a decent bit amount, so I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try clipping it a little bit. But the problem is the Zealios stab does have the screw-in nut part, and that part could get in the way. But we'll see. Should clear a little bit, but let's see. Okay, might be able to work actually. Might be able to. Sorry, I'll look at chat in just a sec. Oh. Too late. We'll snip. I'm snipping already, so we'll snip. Alright. It's a challenge for me too, as a builder. If I can make this work, it's a good thing, right? Boom! Easy clap. Done. It fits. Yeah, fortunately the piece around the screw-in part of the Zeal stab is like there's a little bit of like plastic right around the nut part, like the threaded part, and it can get shaved easily. You lost like 10 bucks shaving that little bit of plastic? Dude, who sells used stabs? Go find me a mech market listing that sells you used stabilizers from a build. Come on, Nacho, go for it. Tell me, show me. So satisfying when you call out someone who's wrong. I think he meant Zeal stabs be pricey. I mean, Zeal stabs do be pricey, but doesn't mean you lost money because you like modded it to use properly. Actually, if you sell a build where you're selling used stabs, I mean, sure. But no one says like, oh yeah, want to sell, you know, lube stabilizers, and people are like lining up for it. Don't tempt them, they might do it. Oh god. Oh, it's fine, you can do it. I want to see people call it out. Be like, what, dude? What's your favorite Alice board that you've tried? Favorite Alice board that I've tried. There's a lot of that I've enjoyed. Let me think about it. I mean, the Dolls is certainly one of the nicer ones, just because the aesthetic is so cool. But I mean, of course, the original Alice is great, but it is just a wedge, so it is kind of boring. The Tengu is more interesting, but that said, also the Tengu does have a lot of screws that I kind of feel like it's a little excessive. I'm actually kind of curious. I kind of want to go and ask Lube Switches if they actually if they like, I want to ask for their like sales like stats. Like, does it actually like sell? They're sold out? Maybe they're marked as sold out. You don't know that. You don't know that. Who knows? But I'm actually kind of curious though. Like, I actually kind of want to ask, be like, hey, so I saw that you had a listing for stabs. Do you actually sell a lot of these? Yeah. Okay. Switches seem to clip in fine. That's good. Let's just double check here. But yeah, favorite Alice board. I mean, TGR Alice is like, the name is nice, and like, you know, the brand, all that's cool. But it is like on the more boring side. I think like that arctangent board, the stacked acrylic layer one with the curves, is an interesting Alice board. Is one of the more interesting ones as far as like, especially like out of the stacked acrylic ones, it's probably one of the more interesting boards out there. It's more kind of well thought out in the sense that it doesn't really have like the issue, like not issues, but kind of like the aesthetic elements that like a lot of stack boards will suffer from, which is like the screws and like all that kind of like looking really exposed and stuff. I think the arctangent one is does a pretty good job of kind of getting around that in an interesting way. Tengu, yeah, very nice for like the Gasca mount boards, I think. I haven't tried that many though. Like, I mean, like the Praxis was pretty fun when I did. Although, I mean, the Austere and the Praxis are the same basically, but it's just like, yeah, I guess the practice was more interesting too, but that was mainly because of the polycarbonate bottom it had. I thought that was pretty neat. What else? Oh, there's that what was that board that Sus Boards and Yura built? Was it the Wombus? That looked interesting too with the OLED screen. Thought that was kind of neat looking. I guess I'm the only Zeal stab user? No, I actually have a lot of people who do send out Zeal stabs. Yeah. Stacker clearly sounds pretty nice for muted sound, so surprisingly it's not as muted as you think. Just because it's plastic doesn't mean it's muted. Some of the loudest chassis are also plastic. Like if you look at vintage boards and stuff, some of the loudest stuff is also plastic, because the plastic kind of has like a very characteristic sound to it. It can end up being louder actually. TX stabs, what? Did I miss something? TX stabs are more expensive than Zeal stabs anyway. Oh, aftermarket, yeah. But stock, like in stock, like MSRP though, like it's not expensive. I think what TX stabs sell for what? It's like 18 bucks, 20 bucks, I forget. Do you feel a difference between Zeal and Duroc? Actually, you know how there was a time when people were talking about the Kenyon stab mod, and Kenyons was pointing out, about like it's like a little flap, kind of, that's in the inside of the stem insert. It is there. It is there. It's actually there. You can see it when you lube it, because the lube kind of gets stuck right there, like a little bit. So it actually does hold the wire a little bit more tightly than Durocs do, without doing the Kenyon's mod thing. The Kenyon's mod thing kind of takes that and pulls it to the extreme, because what it basically does, the Kenyon's mod, is you're using like a tool to pry open that like flap part. Cause like there's a cavity here and there's like these little flaps, kind of like these little wings that kind of just like will hold the wire when it's like to hold it snug. And what the Kenyon's mod basically does is like it brings the flaps up more, so that when the wire pushes, it just kind of pushes through and like really gets like wedged in there. So it's like the Kenyon's mod thing is kind of like it takes advantage of the Zeal stab situation, the design, but it's quite a bit of work too. You have to like practice that a lot. And Zeal stabs are expensive, so you're doing it at the expense of more expensive stabs and all that. So yeah, I mean, it's all pros and cons here. The wire balancing man doing that mod? You mean Wildcat? I mean, Wildcat also seems to do a great job building boards too. So like, although he does some fun things, like he does like he's done like that spray lubing or whatever video. He's done a lot of cool OEM stuff, like OEM board stuff, that I thought was kind of fun. Yeah. Let me get some space keys. I could use those, but I'll just grab some from here. Is this 225U? I guess it is. I think it is 2.25. Probably is, because that way you don't have to provide or rely on Keysets providing a 2U, which they often do, but it's not like, I think the 225 has become more of a standard than the 2.2, I mean than the 2U, so yeah. That's a YouTube viewer problem, not a Wildcat problem? What? Hold up. I have some Durocs for an all black build that I want to do later, but otherwise Zeal for life. Yeah, I mean, again, it's all preference for sure. I personally like happen to loop my like stabs in a way that kind of I don't see the downsides as much. Like a lot of people are like, oh, Durox suck because they're super like loose or whatever. But I don't have that issue because like my stabs end up being fine for me. So yeah. Cherry apparently has that flap too. Apparently it, like, some people said like it is there and then it wasn't after they like changed something, but I don't know what to believe, to be honest. I didn't really check. Anyway, Wildcat made the thin boy keyword T-word. Wait, thin boy keyboard? Thin boy keyboard? What's that? Is that like an OEM thing? Wildcat is cool, but every trend in the hobby recently has been popularized by him. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I think out of all the YouTube creators, he's one of the more like diligent and like pretty genuine ones. Like he kind of puts things to the test a lot, which I actually enjoy. I enjoy his content quite a bit. It's like I mean, not just like the cozy vibes, the nice clean setups. I actually just genuinely think he has like a good approach to it. Very systematic, pretty consistent. He doesn't make sweeping statements either. He's really good at that too. He actually doesn't lead a lot of his audience to making like he doesn't make like sweeping statements in like answering questions either, which can be very misleading. Like he says like, oh, you know, like this is more of an opinion thing, so therefore I can't really comment on it. He comments a lot of that kind of stuff. And I think as a creator that's really important. So I like him a lot. That's a YouTube viewer problem, not a Wildcat problem. Yeah, I do agree. I've gotten really good at fixing pop stabs. Oh, it's super easy. Just use some pliers. Tweezers, my bad. You can make any stabs work, IMO? Yeah, some just require less work. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I like watching his videos. Yeah, I really like watching Wildcat's videos personally. Out of the more recent creators that I really enjoy, like recent kind of like join-ins to the hobby, I really like Batseed stuff a lot. I think his format's really good. His editing's really on point. And also he tends to be pretty diligent and in how he like states his opinions, which I also think is a good thing. When Alex Otis was doing his reviews, or like his reviews and stuff, they were also kind of fun to watch. I mean, Glarses, for example, he does more of he's like skit based. Shubes, for example, he's kind of like having fun while doing the whole like Switch kind of review stuff. Although, yeah, he's more of a free. What's that? Losing the words, but kind of like more like a winging it approach for Shubes, but he still kind of has some kind of systematic approach to his Switch reviews, which I do like. Yeah, pros and cons. I'm not like really critiquing creators, but I do think it's important for anybody who is kind of like in that position to not mislead your audience, or like putting yourself at odds with all the other people because of possibly contradictory opinions and whatnot. But like, if you state it as fact, then like that can become a problem. I'm not sure I like this one yet. Let me tweak it a little. Diego is the thockiest creator I know. First redeem. Damn. Wow. Is this like the You know, like the compliment sandwich. Have you guys heard of that? The compliment sandwich, when you're critiquing someone, you compliment someone, you add the critique, and then you compliment someone. Designers do this all the time. It's like you did a good job on this, but you can do this better if you do it this way, and then you add like something to compliment slash like not make them feel bad for the mistake or like the change that they need to make. It's like Odium is kind of like doing that right now. He's trying to compliment me for now, and then his second offense is gonna be like brutal. How do you feel about Apiary's style of stitching together clips of stream? Oh, you mean like the highlights? VOD highlights are pretty cool. Also, don't forget that like they hire editors. Apiary's I believe Apiary's editor Cinda is the same editor for some of I think Cinda also worked with Alex for a bit and with Patty Xinjin Wang. I'm not sure if they are still all working together like in their own respective channels, but VOD highlights are good. I personally can't do it. I don't have the time, and I don't feel incentivized yet to sort of do that. It's a lot of work and a lot of money if you're paying someone to. So yeah, editing is not an easy task. So yeah, it's not like my full-time job either. So that's another non-incentive for me. Don't you yourself say that you don't know how to edit? I actually don't. I actually don't know how to edit. I've never used like Resolve or Final Cut or whatever. I tried once and I couldn't figure it out, so I never tried again. I tried. I used Shotcut for the first time today, and all I did was normalize audio levels, and that was it. You'll see them in coming up posts. Just trying to see if this ticking is actually from the stabilizer or the keycap here. Okay, I might actually unscrew this one for a second. We'll check the other ones later. Oh, we'll check the other ones first. Oh, but yeah, I don't know how to edit videos, that's for sure. I've never tried it, and I honestly don't feel like I have the time to learn it right now. Yeah, I guess I don't feel like it'll be fun for me. I don't see that as very fun, so I don't do it. Maybe one day. Shoop's sense of humor works for me. Yeah. Fake streamer? I'm not a fake streamer just because I don't edit videos. That's a YouTuber. Streamers don't have to edit videos. Streamers just have to stream. A lot of streamers just hire other people to do the editing for them. I think that this is part of the switch. Huh, okay. I'm gonna still check this one anyway, because I'm just not very sure if this right side is ticking or if it's the switch. I mean, or if it's like keycap. Just gonna double check that. Oh wait, maybe that was it. Okay, let me see. Good thing about having a palm plate is that it's so easy to manipulate things here. Let's just double check this right side here. It's not very. No React content can't be a real streamer. Okay, also true. I suck at reactions. I don't have that kind of sense of humor myself. I'm kind of a very serious person, that's for sure. I'm kind of silly sometimes, but I don't find myself to be a humorous person. which I don't care. Like, it's fine. It's just me. Okay. I'm not sure if it's just too much lube or something. Can't be a real streamer if not in the hot tub? Okay. I mean, I can be the forever fake streamer. No big deal, to be honest. Who cares? Can't be a real streamer if you didn't stream 2 seasons of South Park in 2020. Bro, what the fuck? Why would you do that? What a fucking waste of time. You're finally doing a hot tub stream? No. Trainwreck straight up used to stream South Park and react with chat? Dude. I also wouldn't want to do that. I actually, you know why I wouldn't do that? Because there would be nothing to, it's like, I'm not even sure if like there will be an audience to watch for reactions, because I'm not like the kind of person who would fake reactions or force reactions. So it would be really boring for the audience. It would be hella boring. Can you imagine? Oh my god, that would be so bad. I'm just thinking about that now. I'm like, that's fucking awful. Seeing me react or seeing me watch something like in real time with somebody else and then them thinking that I'm gonna react to it. Holy shit. Sounds fucking awful. Now he gambles on streaming to 20k people. Nice. It's nice to have the ability to do that. That's for sure. Not really for the reaction, more for hanging out with chat. Yeah, true. If it was reaction with no chat, I mean, of course you're there for chat too. Also, did I miss something? Once Diego hits his PhD, he'll go full time. I don't think that's. I don't know, dude. Doing full time, that's like. Look, I'm not gonna lie. The only way I would do this full time, well, something like this, is if it didn't take the effort of, yeah, like having to learn how to edit and that kind of shit. And then, you know, like, yeah, I want to live a cushy life, you know. Like afterwards, I went through enough shit that I don't wanna live a miserable life trying to make it on something that I'm not even confident about. Yeah, no thanks. Okay, that one's fine. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a switch though. Is it like very rattly for some reason? Maybe it's a mod you did? Who knows? Maybe, dude. Maybe I am wrong. maybe I am wrong. Oh. Oh. Okay, it's just the switch shifting around. Okay. I think I'm gonna solder this and see how it goes. I think that'll help. All right. Actually, I'm gonna do that now. Gotta start eating instant ramen to live the good life. I have to be honest, I don't like instant ramen that much. I enjoy it once in like once every few months maybe. Can't do it often though. It makes my stomach really sick. Diego's aim is to be a tenured researcher with minimum contact with people. That's actually quite the opposite of what I want to do in my life. There's a few people I admire in the world who actually, yeah, who do tenured research. Like, I mean, they're tenured and do research. And they are absolutely, they're super people, like, they're like people, and they have a lot of contact with people. They're very popular, and they do like really cool shit, but at the same time they're very well accomplished. They do like really cool stuff that I'm pretty sure is gonna change the world. Yeah, no, I think that's cooler. I think being isolated from the world sounds really tragic and boring. Lightning keywording. This housing's super rattly. Maybe I should have probably filmed these, huh? All right, let me grab something. One sec. What if you change the switch? Yeah, I'm about to do that. Those are not filmed? Yeah, they're not. They are not filmed. Almost thought those were medium tactiles. Diego, what do you think of Zeal clickies? Have you heard how they sound? I saw the video, but I personally don't have a strong opinion of them. Like, as in, I probably want to see them in person before I kind of make any conclusions. But it looks interesting. I think the concept's kind of cool. But would I pay that much money for them? Probably not. First of all, it's a clicky switch, so I'm personally not like a clicky switch person. So yeah, probably not, you know? Yeah, so as interesting as they sound, it's like I wouldn't spend the money to do it. Might just be a bad switch, yeah. I'm hoping that. If it is, that would be great. Because that means just moving forward after this. I guess it was a bad switch then. I don't know if it's rattle or if it's the switch. It's like, it could... This is why I don't like some tactiles. Like, I don't like heavy tactiles for this reason. They have such a strong return sound. It sounds fine, but is it actually? Maybe it sounds fine to me. Hard to say. This sounds okay. If I have an issue with it later, I'll figure it out. So we can continue. We need more Toper PCBs in the hobby. I mean, there's not even many Toper PCBs to begin with. So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. HHKB is already the perfect Toper keyboard, but yeah, seeing custom Toper would be neat. Would be pretty cool. Would be like a nice accomplishment. There's like 2 and both are matrix. Yeah, I mean, yeah, right. Well, there's that guy on the story who first made that ergo, who was trying to make like an ergonomic Toper thing, and he was basically messing around with electrocapacitive stuff. And there's a whole thread about him trying to figure out the electrocapacitive element of it, which I thought was pretty interesting, like on an engineering perspective. It's actually a very sensitive process, and I thought that was pretty cool. It's actually very non-trivial. I just want to see what Jeeber has in store with the Norbar tooling. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from that either. I think it was an Alice Ergo knit switch. Yeah. It was something like that. That is correct. It was something like that. Just get rid of this stain. Man, today's build's taking a little longer than I thought, but it's fine. Okay. Do you ever go to streams and call people daddy out of the blue when it's your first time talking? It's kind of weird, champ, man. Kind of weird, champ. Someone needs to put a bounty on a functioning Toper PCB. True. Maybe get some of the hype beasts to put a bounty on it. Want to buy functioning Toper PCB, have $5,000 US per piece. That just reminds me of the dude that his first message was lol nerd. When was that? That was a while back, huh? Maybe? Actually don't even remember when that was. There definitely are some strange experiences every so often. Gondo has been working on the PC for a while, hasn't he? Yeah, he has. He's also kind of busy with other projects because if you think about it, if I'm in Gondo's shoes, I wouldn't be working on this Toper thing too much time because, I mean, the stuff that puts food on the table, you know, has a higher yield with less effort. So I would prioritize first making sure that I'm covered cost-wise, not ditching my existing collab work, and then maybe spending some free time on development. Right? Limiting factors finding capacitive springs or something. True. I guess that part could be not trivial as well. Maybe it's all manufacturing that needs to be a little bit more controlled. But I don't know. I actually don't know what to say about it because I don't really know. I don't have that much expertise. Opinion on Matthias switches. They are okay. The Alps clones, Matthias stuff. But I would say I prefer regular Alps over Matthias switches. Although Matthias switches, at least you can just purchase them right off, like from a store, which is kind of nice. But that said, there's a lot better Alps switches than Matthias switches. So yeah, that alone might be a deterrent for me. It's like I'll be like, why am I spending half the money to purchase a switch that isn't as good when I can just save a little, wait a little, and get a better switch for a little more money? So yeah. You could buy switches from NIS probably. You could. I mean, a lot of the early efforts was basically to use NIS like NIS like electric capacitive stuff, and then kind of adapt it into the development of this PCB. But I guess that really didn't go anywhere. And I think the tolerances for NIS stuff is just not the same as OEM PFU, like, you know, OEM Topre stuff, like from PFU, like Real Force, Leopold, and HKB from PFU Fujitsu. So yeah, hard to say though. It would be nice though if we could make some retroactive parts that will work retroactively. Gotta go, bro. I'll be watching Tribosys for the typing test. We'll start streaming now too. Oh, okay. Sounds good, Nico. Have a good one. Have a good stream, and, you know, take it easy. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. My name is Adam Allo. V1's housing are scratchy, but my V2 is scratchy. Yeah, so that's a thing, right? If it's a hit or miss, you can't rely on mass consumption of it, like mass production and mass, like, usage, mass adoption, I guess is what I would say, of that, if it's just not consistent enough. Kind of like, obviously the reason we run GMK sets is because we at least know what to expect from it. And, like, you know, designers will flock towards something that works rather than something that's, you know, like, less ideal. So, yeah. Hard to say IMO. That sounds okay to me. So I'm gonna solder and then see how it goes. It might be okay at the end of the day. All right. Top Rally is up there as endgame worthy. Yeah. It's alright. I'm happy with my MX Alice stuff. So, TBH, I don't think I care either way. I feel like I've streamed a few times this week that I'm not gonna go to a very long rant about sponsors, but y'all should check out my sponsors if you want to support my channel. And there's group buys on each of the on several of the vendors, not all of them. Well, you should check them out. Using the affiliate link will kick back some funds for the stream to me. If you want to purchase anything from there, there are a few discount codes, like from CBB and from Novelkeys. You can also get discounts from Keyspresso and L-Board. Yeah. Oh, Kona W. Konako yet again with a failed emote. You were so close. So close. Next time, though. You got this. Next time. It's okay. You might miss the emotes, but I'm sure you never miss your cables. Fume time indeed. Time to give me the drug. But yes, indeed, DCS Deadbeats is live on Novelkeys. It's a very chunky base kit for $225 US. A lot of people are like, oh my god, it's so expensive, which I don't disagree that it is not a cheap key set. DCS PBT unfortunately has higher quotes than ABS, and therefore it's priced higher The novelties it is a quite chunky set for the novelties included. So in that consideration, I think it's a fair price. Like, there's really no work around it. Like, you know, there's no way around it. Like, it's priced that way just because that's just how expensive it is. But it is a very cool key set. I personally really like the color. Like, DCS Deadbeat is supposed to... The idea of DCS Deadbeats is not just the Hello Caps and Rubber Hose collab, but it's also that the key set colors themselves are supposed to emulate the NCR 3077 colorway from OG Cherry Keycaps, and so it has a very nice neutral grayish sort of tone to them, which is the goal of those keycaps, really. Price is right because SP correct. SP is not cheap, especially in certain amounts. I mean, like, I just don't think their price cuts are even that great for some things. Like in this case, DCS PVT is just a niche thing, so I just don't think they price them too well. What is your opinion about the price? What I said. It's just what it costs. Yes. It is not cheap, but I think it's a fair price for what it is, because, I mean, look. Likely chance that you like the key set because you like Rubber Hose and Hello Caps. Good chance that you also want to try DCS PVT. There are other key sets that are DCS PVT as well, such as DCS Delftware. But let's say you don't like DCS Delftware, and so all you're left with is, you know, whether you want to purchase this DCS Deadbeat set. So, yeah. I really don't think there's too much to do about the price. I don't think Novel Keys is even pricing it high because they need a cut. I actually just genuinely think it's just that the quote that they got from Signature Plastics is just simply high. Yeah. The whole artisan community is going to stomach the price? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, people who are fans of the work that Rubber Hose and Hello Caps do are going to purchase it. And yeah, it is for some and not for others. That's the only answer I can give, really. Papa, hello. Just wish they split the novelties. So I actually disagree. I think it might have been worse for them overall to do a split, just because that means they would have operated at a low MOQ for novelties, just because the expected sales for novelties would have been actually significantly lower than the key set. And their goal was to make it a Rubber Hose Hello Caps collab, which by splitting the novelties, it defeats that mission. Like, it makes that mission less, gives it less credit. So I actually strongly disagree that they should have been split novelties. Like, I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of the makers too. It makes no sense. They're not doing it just because they want to put this colorway out there. They're doing it because they want to put their novelties out there too with it. Mr. Chad from Rubber Hose just happens to be a huge fan of this, you know, grayish beige sort of set, and so that's why the colors were picked that way. But the real goal was to also, like, put Hello Caps and Rubber Hose branding on it. I don't think it will be that cheaper. Actually, no. Go look at DCS Delftware's prices. They're not cheap. Just go and look at them. Like, they're not cheap. The dye sub is not cheap. A lot of custom novelties and custom dye sub stuff that they're doing that hasn't really been available before. So yeah. Unfortunately, we don't know all of the details. I don't know all of the details either. I simply can say that. I mean, you remember I got a DCS Deadbeat set? I paid a few $100s for that set. So, just FYI, I paid for that set too. Yeah. For the proto set, I paid for it. So, yeah. But you know, it do be like that. Anyway. Anyhow, if you haven't checked out Project Keyboard's WAP Hangul, you probably should. Because it's gonna be great. R5 support, WAP, who doesn't like WAP? And Hangul, it's been a while too, so... Too bad it's gonna take a while for it to ship, but... I can wait. I do not have WAP Hangul anymore, so I am 100% in for WAP Hangul. It's 135 bucks, I think, for a good coverage key set. With Hangul, which is even better. Do you have Korean beige? Yes, I do. I do have Korean beige. Everyone, will you join me today and flood the chat with T-word? Wow, one drunk man, actually drunk right now, with power, rallying people to become heretics. SMH, who is this? Goddamn. Basically, trying to do some kind of church reformation shit here. Huh? What is this? Look. How about this, guys? If you guys can hit a hype train, I'll allow the T-word during the duration of the hype train. Pog incentive. Make it to the hype train, and you may get and you'll get a free pass for the duration of the hype train. How exciting is that? It's like playing the Squid Game thing where like the first one with the 무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다. You know? Where like if you are saying the T word when the hype trade's gone, you'll get shot to timeout zone. This is extortion. Who do you think I was, Nine Walker? You follow me, this toxic streamer, and you didn't expect any less? And you expected any less? How do you even play Squid Game? I think it's an interesting question. Maybe put yourself in a very dire state and have a debt that you cannot pay for, probably. and I hope that somebody out there will slap you. I would love for Kongits just, you know, to play some dakji with me. The little paper thing that they play in the train station. I mean the actual game, idiot, not the show. Okay, can we get a timeout on Nacho, man? This toxic guy. SMH. Oh, hug JD. Okay, I will. After I'm done with this. Goodbye. He'll be back soon. If not, well, maybe he'll just go to bed. Yo, Nibbleass, hello. How are you? I'm doing alright. Hope you're well too. Did he make fun of HKB? That'll do it around this one. No, he just made fun of me, I guess. That'll also do it. Cause I'm a salty ass bitch. Just kidding. It's just Nacho. He can tolerate it. He fought corruption, now he got sandwiched. Yeah, I do believe in the iron fist. Strike it when, you know, gotta strike when it's hot. Okay, do we go hug JD now? Cable. Okay. Let's go hug JD while he's gone. What's going on? What is happening here? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, Joe, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub, and actually for the Tier 1 sub. Thank you. We need a Thaki sponsor. Hey, where's I1A? Is he here? Actually, I1A. That's hilarious. I do have a collaboration coming with Mr. I1A actually, but we'll talk about that in the future. It won't be too soon. There's something in the pipeline, however. Affiliate codes? Oh, I don't know if it's that yet, but we do have something in the works. An uprising of the proletariat being swiftly quelled by Diego and his pet tiger. Yeah. Yeah, Nacho, do you see this right here? The foe. JD has a message for you. I can chat again. Yes, you can. It's been a fun Friday, hasn't it? All right. Let's put this into the case now. Now, finally. I've been waiting for this. The rumors of my timeout have been greatly exaggerated. You're new here, so I have to let you know this is a thought-free zone. Look, it's like, dude, he snitched on you. Oh, dude. Oh my god. That's what happens that's what happens for trying to help, dude. Imagine trying to help strangers. Stranger danger. Tried to help McBurdo and got tonked. It's okay. I'll forgive her for now. But actually, well, I can let Peaches decide that if she wants to. Alrighty. Okay, so this is a top mount board, and this has an aluminum plate currently, but we're gonna take that out because we're not using it. I'll forgive him. Don't want to double down on his betrayal. Yeah, that would be a top 10 anime betrayal, that's for sure. Basically got Kono McBurto here. Been watching Attack on Titan? Oh, nice. I have not watched since... I have not watched in a while, actually. I have not watched like for 2 seasons now, I think. I'm gonna just binge it all once done. Nope, ain't nobody got time to go wait on cliffhangers. Okay, we have this extra screw here, which apparently is for the ground, so we're gonna use that. Alright, so this is a top mount. So just place this like that. I actually do like how this is designed. It's kind of pretty neat. Ground it. You team binge the final season? Yeah. I mean, I already read the manga, so I know what happens. So yeah. Any recommendations for plate material to pair with Zaku switches? I'm leaning towards FR4. Redline, what do you prioritize? Like, what do you want out of it? I think if you want to really make that Zaku loud AF, get like a carbon fiber plate. Just like making it a really accentuated sound. Get a carbon fiber plate. Really should bring out the sound of the switch. Like carbon fiber tends to be really like that for tactiles. Season 3 is the best. I was really late to Attack on Titan, do you know? Or Brass? Yeah, Brass is good too. Brass is good too, I think, for a tactile switch. I think Brass also is pretty nice. I mean, aluminum is like the standard. I think aluminum just goes well, like it's like a well-rounded sort of material when you're talking about like sort of sound of the switch. But it's like somewhere in the middle, you know? And then carbon fiber is kind of like above, and then brass too. Like harder materials tend to be a little more reflective of the sound. And then yeah, although some of the metallic ones, like if you have if you have like aluminum, brass, or steel plates, let's say, and you put like a switch that has like a lot of like leaf crunch or like spring ping, it's like really audible. It gets worse actually. Oh yeah, so let me show you the case. This is how it looks. The insides are nice and clean. Has the PKB, the PrimeKB, and the AL3 logo. It's just kind of, it's a very simple case. Like the bottom is super thin. You can see that, right? It's very thin and light. So it just kind of has the opening for the rest of the assembly to just kind of sit on top of it. And yeah, so this just kind of goes in like that. Too many innocent souls. Very nice board. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a pretty nice design. It's just interesting. Box Jace with brass. If you want loud, then CF for brass. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with that. Same screw size all the way around. Okay, yeah, that's actually pretty nice. You know, I think the first time I was using like the same screw size all the way around, or like at least the same like screwdriver all the way around for a board, I think the first one I did was the Jane V2, and I was like, holy crap, it's like all the same screwdriver size. I was like, this is great. And then I don't think I encountered that for a while. But yeah, it was like one of the few boards I was like, oh my god, there's so many screws, but they all use the same size, which was great. These people just playing around. Is this the gray? Yeah, it is the very dark bluish gray. Wow, Peach is really Peach is with a hammer. Damn. I didn't say anything. It's chunk, okay. We have nothing against chunk. Oh man, that black plate does look nice against this color case though. Alright, what keycaps are we using today? I actually haven't thought about that. What keycaps do we want to use today? I didn't really think about it much. We can try GMK Pono, which is new. I haven't used it on any keycaps, on any keyboards yet. I also have I have Ursa, which I got from Mr. Visionary here, which I also haven't used on the board yet, or like specifically on a build stream. Oblivion or Dracula? Okay. You guys want to try Oblivion then? I haven't done Oblivion in a while because I think I had it on my Ogre and then I switched it up. Oh no, I had it on my Nova Touch for a while. I mean, not Nova Touch. Cooler Master board. SMH the streamer for the disabling handlebar for typing test. Okay. Do you want me to enable it? If you're really willing to spend the points, I'll let you. Sorry, I actually forgot that I had it paused, so my bad. Okay, Handwrite it is for the typing test. We can put something else after that though. Can we get a few? Can we get a poll actually? Like some of the popular choice in chat, and we can do that. We can put that one after for the look. But I'm gonna comply with the request here. Okay, Nacho wants Dracula, I guess. Dracula it is. Dracula should look good though on this afterwards. But until then, we're stuck with Hinderbite. And you're gonna have to deal with it. No! The salt! Sorry guys, this is why... This is probably why people don't come back to the stream. It's because I do shit like this. Put things like Hinderbite on the options. It's okay. Too bad. Is this a dark gray color? Yeah. Toxic streamer? Yeah. I mean, but hey, I'm filling in the shoes of all the you know, there's all these wholesome streamers out there. I'm just filling the gap. Pick an artisan that doesn't go with any of those colors. All right, deal. It is a dark gray though. When I get my 03 HKB Pro 1, can I say the T word? I mean, if you're referring to it, yeah. If you're talking about it. I never said you can't talk. I never said you cannot use that word. I clearly said you can use that word in the correct context. I've never banned the word completely. I only said I highly encourage that the word is used in the context of Topre. Why? It doesn't even match the board? Because that's the point. That's the point. That's why people spend points. Oh, ONPR reverse, thank you. It doesn't match any board. Look, exactly. That's exactly why. Be the change you want to see in the world. Make up new Switch sound words. Hey. The descriptor for Topre already existed long ago, and it was claimed. A critically acclaimed terminology, or term rather, for specifically that. Also, I do recognize that. What colorway is this B? Oh, I actually don't think there's any other keysets that actually do match them. So I'm just gonna use 0 for now. Yeah. So it was written, so shall be. There we go. There we go. Now I can say that this keyboard is truly handmade. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, I do think I have space keys that are like yellow. I believe I can use them from Nautilus, so I'm gonna go find those. I just don't know exactly where they are, but I'll go check. I'm pretty sure that the color for Nautilus matches the Hinderbite color, so I'll BRB. I just need to go check where it is. I think it's okay. Stock yellow? Yeah, it's stock color, so BRB. I am back. Wrong finger. So back in the day, the space bars were not concave, or oh wait, convex? Convex? Concave? Convex? Convex? I think convex. So they're like, you know, regular keycap shape. But they should match the yellow. What keycaps are those bars from? From Nautilus. This is why I actually did not buy a Handerbyte round 2, because I was like, I can just use these. I was tempted to buy Handerbyte round 2 at some point, but I was like, I already have a set and I don't really need a second one. Okay, Artisans time. Alright, y'all, help me pick some Artisans for this. I heard Handerbyte means something lewd. I mean, not quite, but I guess I'll just put them up here. I think that should help. Handwork. I mean, this one kind of matches, but you know, if you didn't want it to match, then you don't want to choose that. That one's kind of cool. This is a Galois keycap, pretty old. Like that one's kind of like the same yellowish. I see a few options though. Avatar Darth Luga, so I hear that. Then I see Pinkbot. Wait, where did I put Pinkbot? Pinkbot. Halloween Stump, Yeti Lurv. I'll put some of the options out. Maybe I'll put up to 5 options. The Kibi? Kibi? Is it Kibi? You mean Corby or Kibi? 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 Yes, Kibi? Okay. AE Earl, the Silver Earl. I mean, not Silver, AE. Sorry, this one. This is LE, this is AE. Alright. Those options are the ones that we're gonna select from. I'm not gonna bother waiting for more. I thought we went pick ours in the clash with the color. Yeah. They don't really match. These don't really match at all. So yeah. I mean, this one matches. This is the only one that matches actually. And this one sort of does, close, but not quite. But the rest don't. The rest don't at all. So yeah. Alright. Get that matcher out of here. What do we want? Stump? Stump kinda cute. TBH. The stump matches though, because the top is green. Luga? Okay. A Luga? Okay, I can put Luga. Where's my red bear keycap? Huh? What do you mean? Still matches? Damn. Too many colors, man. Too many colors. Alright. Don't mind me. It's okay. At times like these, I wish I weren't colorblind, not gonna lie. Oh. Okay. Let's get this in the right place. Okay. Should be good. We'll get the music off. What is this cursed link? It's from Discord, but I'm not gonna click it. I don't know what it is. Put the artisans where the F and J are to make it really cursed. Oh my god, no, that sounds horrible. Alright. Let's give it a shot. I don't know what to expect, to be honest. It's my first time trying Zealios on a palm plate. So we'll see. Oh, it's a hander by. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I know what you're talking about. That was Evie's board. Yeah, I remember. They used to go by the name of Martin, but yeah, they renamed to Evie. So, all right, let's give this a shot, shall we? So today we have this dark gray Meridian. This one has Zealio V2s. They've been looped with Tribosys 3204. Currently, we have a palm plate and some Zeal stabs looped with 205. And yeah, this is GMK Handerbyte and some artisans by Keycaps and Alpha Keycaps. Let's get it going. All right. Ah. Okay, let me try this again. Dude, these switches are so tactile. I'm so slow. I feel so slowed down by the tactility of these. Yeah, let me try this again because this is like so tactile. It's just not my jam, but it's okay. I'll live with it. Put SA on them? True, SA could work. Alright. Alright, let me give it a shot again. Monkey type? Yeah. These aren't clickies. They're not. Alright, let me read the chat for a sec. I am not caught up with the rest of chat. Oh, what the hell? Oh man, my chat reading client died. Okay, I guess I'll just check here. These desperately neat films. I actually think it's a lot of leaf noise too, though. There's a bit of leaf noise there that I hear. The springs are lubed though, so I think those are okay. But yeah, films would probably help, and But I think the leaf is particularly worse because of the tactility. The tactility is so strong that I think it's just causing this kind of like bouncing effect in the switch. This is why I'm not a big fan of Zealios. Zeal V2 specifically. They're like way too... They're like forcefully tactile, almost. Something I don't like. It reminds me of SKC and Brown's TBH, where they're also tactile. They also have a lot of leaf noise. And yeah, just not my cup of tea, to be honest with you. Love the sound of Meridian though. Top mount so good. The sound is actually not bad. I actually don't mind the sound. I do think that maybe with films and maybe like if it weren't Zealios, I think it would sound even better. But the palm plate on this particular board does sound pretty nice, IMO. So at least sound wise, I'm okay. I actually could use this like for the sound of the board. I think I would be okay using it because the palm plate does sound pretty good. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the switches because Zealio V2s are just too tactile for me. Right tab on the Meridian Superior spacebar. I only use the right spacebar anyway. Oh, chat already been restarting a lot lately. I see. How did palm play feel on this? Pretty nice. Only problem being that palm play feels great, but I don't like the switches because too tactile. I'm not a fan of the sound of tactiles in general because of the leaf noise that they all end up having. So that's unfortunately a MX tactile design thing. It's like almost like a feature. It's like if you can't go around that, there's just no real way of you enjoying it. Yeah, you kind of have to embrace some of the leaf noise. Like it's gonna be minimized in some cases if you lube, but it's kind of still there for almost all MX tactiles that I've ever tried. Yeah, like just a very slight, but it's definitely gonna be there. Why the hate on Zealios? No hate. I personally don't like them a lot though because they're too tactile for me. Specifically Zeal V2s. I actually don't mind Zeal V1s. I had Zealio V1s and Taupe were actually my two favorite switches when I first joined the community. Actually, the number one thing that I wanted for an MX board when I joined the community was Zealio 62 gram lubed or ergo clears and Taupe. Those were the two things I really wanted when I first joined the community. So I was a big fan of Zealio V1s. Still am a fan of them, actually. I just don't want to pay for them anymore, so I don't use them. You think Zealio V2 stems in brown houses would be nice? They would be okay. But what makes the Zealio V2s particularly tactile is also the housing, by the way. The leaf is bent and put in a certain way that makes the Zealio V2s particularly more tactile than the others. So basically, if you swap the build, it will sound good. I mean, it sounds okay. It sounds okay. I'm just not a fan of the switches. Hello, Dio. Been a minute. Oh, yo, Wes. What's up? Hello. Left space was not my favorite sound. Okay, just catching up. Only Gazio knows how to mitigate it. I just wish he made every type of tactile. You can't expect that of Mr. Gazio, unfortunately. He's not the type of person who would be wanted to be told what to do. I wonder if I can maximize my typing speed just practicing with a different keyboard like this. It would fix some of your typing habits, so it would help. I don't think Meridian is a particularly flex keyboard even with palm plate. Okay, we can check that. Alright, I think I'm kind of caught up with chat. Let's check the mods for now. Alright, here are the mods. I really like the sound of the right spacebar, by the way. Oh, it's fine now. Yeah, it actually sounds good, in my opinion. I think tactiles and this palm plate on this Meridian particularly, I think in general it'll sound pretty good. Palm plate really nice on this one actually. I actually really like how it feels too. Yeah, definitely not very flexy. That's not really the. I mean, flexy as far as displacement, I don't think there's much of that, but it feels comfortable to use. It feels comfortable for sure. Like the bottom out is not harsh. What I don't like about Zealios V2 specifically is the return. The return is really harsh on Zealios. Yeah. Let's also switch out those keycaps. Oh yeah, we can do Dracula. Wait. Where did I? Just don't remember where I put my. Oh, okay. I remember now. Never mind. Just remembered. I have Zeal ones in my Zeal 60 PCB. They're okay. Yeah, Zeal. So the thing about Zeal V1s is that I'm not sure if you guys remember about Zeal V1s. The first 3 rounds of Zeal V1s sucked. Like the first 3 batches, they sucked because the housing had tolerance issues. Yes. And then after like 3, it got consolidated and got fixed basically, and like it was fine after that. But it took some time. I joined in just at the right time when they were fixing that. And so I had a good experience with Zeal V1s, but I did try some of the earlier ones too, and I was like, oh my god, there's a huge difference. Like, I opened this switch up, lube it. I opened this switch up and lube it. This one's super rattly. This one's not. Like, back then it was to the point where like I could actually live with, if I was careful about how I open my switches and stuff, like there was no like as much like housing wobble and stuff like that. Like I wouldn't have to like film or sticker. But like the V1s were like, I mean the round 1 or round 2 ones are like so bad, so bad. They would just sound like it's like a rattlesnake. I don't even know. It's like you're shaking like rice in a cup. Yeah. So V1 Redux are the play. If you like lighter tactiles, yes. I mean they're good, but they're expensive. Zeal switches just in general are kind of expensive, so that's up to you. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? I think it sounds fine. I'm actually pretty fond of this plate sound on this particular board. I think I actually like this board a lot. I just like the layout too. I like how this feels. But I have to say, full right shift. Where's my function? I mean, I could flip my. Okay, actually, I understand. The user of this board is a user of 40s, so they actually can do space function really well, which I cannot that well. So I understand why. Full right shift does look good, but I can't do it on like a 60 like layout. It really trips me up. But this board is really nice. Big fan. I kind of am tempted to get one now. I think it's pretty unique. Anyway, let's get Dracula so that it looks good. I mean, this looks fine, but yeah. Left space is my function key. Oh yeah, that makes sense now. Yeah, but that's the thing, right? I'm not used to doing that yet, or I can't get used to it. So yeah. Okay, BRB. I'm gonna go get Dracula really quick, and also kind of want to wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Also, I should have played the music, but yeah. What'd I miss? Favorite layout for me? 60% and TKLs are my most used layouts. Someone said Zealios V1s were good at IMO. My OG ergo clears are better for that type of tactile. Okay, between ergo clears and Zealios, I do prefer ergo clears because the sound of the MX switch is better. Or Cherry MX is better. Although they still had their own issues too. I would prefer ergo clears over Zealios for sure. Okay, so we have all this shit. My goodness. I don't even know how to... I would use ergo clears in every single build if I weren't so worried about damaging caps. I have to say, if you're careful enough, it's actually okay. Like using ergo clears. I really haven't had like the whole keycap stretching issue over time, but that said, I understand the concern. I think the concern would be if you pull keycaps out and are not like wiggling around and stuff, like you're not too careful with it. You could make a mistake for sure. But yeah. JD looks more alive today. JD looks great always. But it's good to hear that. He looks more alive today. Okay. Okay, sorry, catching up. Maybe go off topic. How's the dollar so far? So far so good. I was saying that it feels good. It feels a lot like a top mount Alice, to be honest. Maybe it's because the plate does sit kind of like just right at the edge of the case, so it doesn't really feel like it's stiff for that reason. And also the plate has a lot of like gaps, as in like there's a lot of these cuts, kind of like making it less plate material that you have to push against normal, like, you know, like the normal force is not like, oh actually no, it will be the same technically, but yeah, it's not like it doesn't feel like as stiff as you would think, just in general. So I've personally been enjoying it more as I use it. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like the board a lot when I get it, because I also am in the group buy. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. I love how the sides look. I love just the dolphin and Alice idea. I think just looks fantastic. Makes me really want a 60% with dolphin sides a lot more now. I mean, Dollinger is cool and all, but it's not my favorite layout, so it doesn't make me want to spend money. But yeah, it's been a nice board to use in the past, what, 2 days? Is it 2 days? Yeah, 2 days. Be back in 5, no worries. Also, since you said it sounds muted, it actually is not that muted, actually. I think I would change my mind on that. It's not really that muted. How to resolve the issue? As in, you would use a higher pitch sounding switch. Well, I guess it is muted compared to like a full plate, like a full, like, solid plate. I think the ideal would be to use, if you don't want to use a default plate, just go and get like a full polycar or a full carbon fiber, full alu plate that doesn't have any of the cuts, so that you basically have a lot more material that the sound reflects off of when you hit down on the keycaps. I think that would help the sound. But if you're using a default plate, you can always use like a louder switch, like a long pole switch, or yeah, you could try like carbon fiber, brass, yeah, which tend to be a little bit more accentuated sound wise. Yeah. My ergo clears are from an old POS board that had tons of break-in. Yeah, true. Those tend to be pretty nice. Batch of ergo clears had issue with stem return. It would like freeze. Oh, yeah. So there are some batches of ergo clears that aren't good, and they do have like binding with the top housing. I did have that issue before, so I can actually acknowledge that like it's a real problem. Like it is an issue that can happen, but it's not all the time. It's only like kind of like by chance. Just got unlucky there. Yeah. Ergo clear screwed my set of white and black. Oh no. Okay. That sucks. So I guess they did stretch your stems. Yeah, I mean that's definitely like an issue people have, or like people fear that a lot. So I understand. I personally am kind of like, you know, it's not like I'm gonna flip over my keycaps, you know, or I'm like flicking them, so it doesn't really have too much of a, like there's not as much of a problem. But yeah, I get it. I do understand. I can pull the baskets right off of other cherry switches. Yeah, I see. I mean, I get it though. I totally get it. Sound like the stem is cracked? Yeah, good chance the stem has cracked. When the stem does crack, like it has that kind of, you can like, it feels like it just comes right off. So it's worth checking. I mean, these are like, and the cracks are like tiny, like you super, like they're like paper thin, like razor thin, not even super thin. So sometimes you don't even notice it until you check closely. So it happens though. It does happen. Oh, Dracula will look pretty sick on this, TBH. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like brown ductility over clears, but clear sound over browns. I see. I see, okay. I like both for different reasons, for sure. I think I see merit to both. So I kind of don't feel strongly over one, like one over the other. I think I might be a little bit more inclined towards MX Browns after they've been properly like modded. But that said, MX clears are fantastic too. So I wouldn't mind having either, I guess. Oh man, Dracula was made for this colorway. Like for the color, for the keyword color. Holy shit, it's so good. It's looking so good. Wanted to make me want to pull my mini amp. Oh wait, got one of those. Those are cool. Yeah, no, this, gotta say, Dracula is pretty much made for this colorway for the board. This like dark gray is perfect for it because it's not black either. Like there's like a slight bit of contrast between the mods and like the reflection of the case. It's really good. It's really good. I'm really liking it. Yeah, no, it's superb on this particular case. Yeah, because I also was like kind of iffy about it when I saw some pictures on a black board. I was like, oh, it looks good, but there's something about pitch black that just doesn't go with it. And then I was like, oh, like a dark gray would work, and I think this is the tone of dark gray you want for it, like a very dark gray. It looks really good. Wish I got night mode Drac. I have night mode here, but I do like the colored mods here a little bit more. That said, night mode would look good too. Night mode would look really good too. Oh, okay, so tab, where's the tab? Oh, here's the tab. Oh wait, shoot. 1.25 U keys do I have in here? It might not be in here. It might be in the bag. I really should reorganize this set in terms of stuff that I use and don't use normally. This is not very... It's kind of annoying. Oh, they're here. Okay. They're here, they're right here. Great. Okay. I know. So many Ziploc bags. It is the best way to store them, other than like the... Well, so I had I had Dracula in these bags before I got the plastic boxes. But even in the plastic box, I separate them. Because like I don't use numpad for every board. So I put the numpad separate. Just so I can quickly access them, you know? It's cold, is it? Oh, it is a little cold, yeah. Well, outside it is cold, yeah. Okay, second B, is it here? There it is. Second B. Yeah, I went all out on Dracula when the interest check dropped. I was like, I want it. And I know that people were disappointed when it first, like, people started posting photos, and I was like, So I saw it in person, and then I was like, oh, it's pretty good. It actually looks great in person. It's sick. I love it, to be honest. I really like it. All right. Should I put an accent for this? Let's see. What do I have here? I have a purple enter. We have highlighter blue. Okay, I think those are the only two enters at least. Right? Yep. And then I can put artisans on the corners. Sweater now on. Yeah, I might wear a sweater in a bit. Okay, a little chilly for sure. Purple? Okay. Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. The darker color goes better with the case. You right, guys. You guys have a good eye. How about accents? Accents could work too. Actually, accents could go well as well. Like, accents I haven't used much, but they do look pretty cool. I think on this case, actually, could look pretty nice. Like, critical error like that. Might be too bold. That is true. I mean, there's an appeal for all of them. I was thinking the red. Oh, the red. So the red, it doesn't have a red enter, actually, right? It only has red escape and red arrows and red 1U. But it does not have a red enter. I guess that's I wonder if they change that in R2. Not that I care, but I think I'm okay with this. Okay, well, good to know. Now I know there's no red enter, so don't have to look for it every time. A little crowded, the legend, yeah. I guess that's true. But it is thematic, like there's a theme to it, so I kind of like it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Highlights. 40s or whatever. Rest of the kit and night mode. I don't know what artisans actually fit this though. It's kind of a dark color. Oh, that oof. Okay, so let me see how this matches, but holy shit, this escape could look really good with these two. Either of those. Or the Kiwi. Or the Kiwi. The Kiwis are here. Oh, okay, the Kiwis are actually slightly darker. So maybe not. But this could go, any of these could go in the escape and look very good. Let me... I envy you having space bars for this. Dude, as I said, I went all out for them because... Do the hunger work for escape? Yeah, so this Bumin is... It's probably the reflection actually. No, it is slightly darker. This is the one from Blurple, GMK Blurple collab one. I didn't even get GMK Blurple, but yeah. All right. A5 Bongo, A5. Oh, the Necropolis. 2. Yeah, boy. Like that. It's like a dark and a light. That's nice. Do we need to type on it again, or are we good? Bongo looking like they hitting backspace? Yeah. Actually, no. Actually, let me check. Okay. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I thought it did, but yeah, I don't think it is. Yo, Mr. Space! Hello, 12. Mr. Space, have I sent you stickers? Have I sent you stickers, dude? If not, I should send you some stickers. I do have lightning stickers? Oh, I guess I have sent some in the previous packages I've sent you before. Also, Mr. Space, you see that I sent out that board for the for Sense, the VTuber. And he really loved it, but he's also waiting for the cable, so whenever you're ready for the cable, let me know. Not a rush though, but you know, let me know. I don't even like Alice layout, but this Meridian looks really neat, dude. I'm straight up tempted to just get this board. Did you put in a request for a cable from us? I talked to you on DMs about it. So maybe I'll revisit it. Okay, we'll revisit it. Don't worry about it. Monka, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You also just moved, so it's fine. But yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's a better looking Meridian. This Meridian looks so good right now. Like this dark gray with the Dracula. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just straight up just want to get. This particular color for this key set. It's perfect. It's legit perfect for it. Sorry about that. Okay. Yep. I'll just hide it like that. Stop the music, I guess. I can try it again just so you can hear it. Meridian more space efficient than regular Alice. Oh, I mean, 100. Alice is like TKL size, lengthwise. It's crazy. Yeah, I gotta say, I think I might pick up a dark gray Meridian because it just looks too good with Dracula right now. I can't be spending more monies. Okay. Whatever. I'll sleep on it. Think about it later. Okay. Alright. Same board. Dracula now. Okay. Ah. Split backspace. Throwing me off. Oh my god. Anyway, do what you want. Oh, dude. I have to make a confession. I did just spend money for a keyboard, so yeah. Damn it. Anyway, here are the mods again. The spacebars sound great on this board. It's so nice. What board? I got a purple keyboard. So yeah. It was expensive. It was expensive. So I can't do it. It was expensive. Anyway. Couldn't even find the forum for that in the page? Oh wait, what do you mean? There's a time period though. They posted it on their Instagram and then on the page, I think. RIP wallet for worth? Yeah. I knew it was coming. I actually thought it was gonna come sooner, like in January. And then I was like, oh, I think it's gonna get delayed for later this year. And so I've only been thinking about like taxes. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get my W2, get all my 1099s or whatever, and do my taxes, and then I'm gonna get my, figure out my return, and then I'm gonna be able to participate in this buy. But it came sooner, and I was like, fuck. So yeah, so I kind of went over on that, and I was like, okay, I think that's it, no more. But yeah. Sheesh. But anyhow. Don't worry, I gotta sell stuff for a purple board too. Nice. Nice. Speaking of delayed boards, what is Kaze? Oh, yeah, what is that? I know it means wind in Nihongo. Wait, I'm lost. What board is it? Oh, it's called IU. After an artist whose artist name is that. So, anyway, take a look at this. Holy moly, this looks so good. I need to take off chat so we can fully look at this. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. It's a match made in heaven. Oh god, that's bothering me. This is a match made in heaven. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Alright. Here are the sides. Some dust. Oh. Yeah, there. Some dust. Yep. Side profile. Here's the back. Nice and flat USB port connection. Little taper there, and then underneath. I know my hands are a little sweaty, I guess. It says Meridian. Not a very, it's like a medium depth engraving, not bad. Looks nice though. But I do like that it's like kind of semi-seamless in a way. But damn, this color is like made for this, like for Dracula. Holy crap. It looks so nice. But yeah. Woo. Yep. The palm plate sounds really good on this. Actually, I think palm plate is a good move on this board. Plastic. What switches? They're Zealio V2s. I don't know what spring weight. Maybe 68. I don't know. 62. I actually don't know. I actually don't remember. But yeah. Oh. Yo. Oh, damn. I'm too tempted. Okay. Eventual goal, maybe I'll get a dark gray Meridian for Dracula, and maybe also get a palm plate and put something like maybe MX Browns. Actually, I think MX Browns would sound really good. Like if the Zealios sound like this, MX Browns could sound really freaking good, I think. Really getting me thinking here about that. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a better match with Dracula's color. Black ones are too dark for the case. Browns and plastic plates, yeah. Oh, actually, I got a CBB plate. I'm hoping I can redo that build soon. Well, not redo, but actually new build. I got a PC half plate made for my mini, and so I might do a Browns build on that. That'll be great. Advice on which switches for programming? Oh, I waited. Any switches are fine. So most people have a varied preference on. Oops, sorry about that. On switches, and so a lot of people prefer like linears, or some other people prefer tactiles. It doesn't matter what switches you use for like gaming or programming or whatever your purpose you might use it for. I think just generally speaking, you want to just find one switch that you like, and like go with that. But there's no like best switch for gaming or best switch for this. Like if you have a consideration for like noise, then you want to get a silent switch, right? Topre is very good also, yeah. Like an office setting, Topre kind of blends into the background. It doesn't stand out too much, and is definitely very nice to use too. So, but yeah, I think it will be a slow process figuring out what you like. I don't know if you already are well exposed to the mechanical keywords scene, but if not, then starting from what layout, and then what switch, and so on. I take back what I said about 30-gram Topper is actually so good after using it for 2 weeks. Interesting. Well, 30-gram is actuation, so it's actually more like a 50-gram bottom mount, right? Which is pretty light, but it's not that bad. I used to think it's pretty mushy. Yeah, I think if you come from 45 or 55, it'll feel like that for sure. Or even worse, like if you're using like BKE. Man, this board sounds good though. This board sounds pretty good, despite me not being the fan of the switches. All right, friends. Well, I think that's all I have for the build for this. For the Meridian at least. Yeah. Clacky's linear switch you recommend? No Franken switch and no long stem. No long stem. Clacky switch and not long stem. Creams? Do creams have standard length? I think they do, yeah. Creams are kind of clacky. Meteor whites, I heard the SP star stuff is good too. Yeah, SP star switches, I heard they're pretty clacky. Oh, so creams are long. Oh, never mind. No, but creams are fine in their own housing, right? Yeah. Creams are fine in their own housing. Correct. It's because people are using cream in something else that it feels like a long stem. Correct. Yeah, that's right. Creams in their own housing are pretty good though. Okay, so actually, I recently posted a sound test of a Keycap number 2 with broken in creams, and it sounded so good. It was legitimately, I remember back when Nathan built the unfortunate build that got washed under the sink with creams for Scar, and at the time I was like, oh, it sounds good. But I'm not sure I like creams at the time. I was like, I don't like creams that much. And then funnily enough, a client of mine sent out a number 2 for me to build with creams. And I was like, oh man, I don't think I'm gonna like it. I was like, I like the MX Black build that I did before. I like the, I think I tried like alpacas, I tried like Zealios, like Telio, I tried other things, right? And I was like, I like those, but I don't think I'm gonna like creams. But damn. It sounded so good. It was so nice. It was so nice. It was really nice on the number 2. Yeah. With NK creams, break them in first before looping. Yes. So the problem with, okay, think about it this way, right? For breaking in, it's obviously gonna be better when a metallic we have metallic and plastic contact is gonna be better for breaking in. If you add lube, you're basically adding a medium in between that makes them glide, so you're not really causing enough friction to break in. You forgot about the legendary keyboard? the Fiel with Holy Pandas on a brass plate with Shishi on Escape and GMK Oblivion. Good times. Anyway, it's been a nice Friday night for me. It's been pretty enjoyable. You guys have any questions? If not, I'll probably